40 years ago, a radio competition began in the Lehigh Valley and resulted in a worldwide media frenzy. In an attempt to gain publicity, the staff of Allentown radio station WSAN-AM, which was undergoing a rebranding, decided to hold a contest on September 20, 1982. It was dubbed an endurance contest, with 3 participants competing to see who could spend the longest on the platform of a WSAN billboard located in Whitehall Township, across from the Lehigh Valley Mall, off of Route 22. A new mobile home would be awarded to the winner. However, the competitors turned out to be more serious than anticipated, and it took 261 days, a drug bust, and entreaties from government officials to bring the competition to an end. Ned Teeter, a WSAN radio DJ who worked the entire competition, said that they were all taken a little off guard. This was picked up by a few major publications, and after that, there were waves upon waves of coverage. The contestants were MacKay, Dalton Young, and Ron Kistler. MacKay was a newlywed, in his first year of marriage, and had a job. In a 2017 documentary titled Billboard Boys, it is stated that MacKay submitted 47,000 contest entries to WSAN, stating that he was unable to afford housing even with a steady job. In 2006, MacKay passed away. It is purported that Dalton Young entered roughly 1,000 contests shortly after his release from the United States military. While residing on the Billboard, he was ultimately taken into custody by an undercover police officer for marijuana-related offenses. There are rumors that Ron Kistler submitted 4,004 entries to the WSAN office. He claimed in the documentary that he was only competing for a house, not for attention. For more than a year, the competitors occupied the Billboard platform equipped with space heaters, tents, toilets, phones, radios, and even a pulley system that allowed loved ones to bring them food and other necessities. Housing shortages in the Lehigh Valley in the early 1980s contributed to the competitors' devotion. Mobile homes were not affordable because the region's manufacturing industry was in decline, despite their valued $18,000, roughly $55,000 today. In 1982, we were in the epicenter of the Rust Belt, where jobs were limited. These are 3 guys that are out of work served as a symbol of the era. There isn't enough housing on the market, and prices are sky high. There is a significant gap between the wealthy and the poor, as well as extreme economic stress both then and now. After about 6 months, the police accused Young of being a marijuana dealer while residing on the Billboard. The Lehigh Valley residents then began to grow irritated with the competition. People's perception had significantly changed from finding this fascinating and cool to thinking it was a disgrace to the Lehigh Valley. People driving by stopped to stare at the men on the billboard and saying, "Guys dealing drugs up there," and there was fender benders constantly. Bystanders also used to hang out and party at the base of the billboard all night long, and it was common to find empty beer bottles and other garbage underneath it in the mornings after a weekend. The competitors on the billboard were a constant source of pressure. Following Young's arrest and elimination from the competition, the 2 guys left, MacKay and Ron Kistler, and they just stayed, making it very evident that they had no intention of leaving without a place to live. The competitors' focus shifted toward the end of the competition from competing against each other to competing against the radio station. On June 7, 1983, WSAN and the contest's sponsor, Love Homes, gave in to public and political pressure. They offered a free vacation, a Chevy car, and a mobile home to each of the 2 surviving competitors. That was the end when MacKay and Kistler descended from the billboard simultaneously. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video valuable, I appreciate your time. And if you like this kind of video, consider subscribing to stay updated with our future videos. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching.